Oh, it is so wonderful to see so many familiar and beautiful faces this morning. Good morning and welcome to Friday. This is your Be Well moment, a time for us to get together, connect, and just set the tone, give ourselves a little bit of space. So, in light of the recent shootings that have occurred in schools at our country, Be Well wanted to take a moment to allow us space together here in community to just hold some space for that. So we know that the repeated occurrence of tragedy that we see and hear can create feelings of fear, despair, numbness, and beyond for many of us, oftentimes leaving us with compassion fatigue and maybe feeling a bit hopeless. It is so vital that we take moments to pause and care for ourselves so that we can continue to go out into the world and out into our communities, caring for those that we love, those that we care for, those within our communities, and far beyond that. I have a breathing exercise, a breathing and combined safe space practice for us today. While this practice will not be focused on the tragedy itself, your direct experience of it. When we talk about tragedies or give context of that, it's really important to gauge where we are in a given moment, and what is right or maybe not right for us. So please know that you have full permission to interrupt your practice at any point, meaning if you need to go camera off and step away and walk around. If you need to turn off sound because you're starting to feel overwhelmed by the practice, it is absolutely okay to take a break. Just focus on your breath or reorient yourself, whatever is right for you in this moment. Also, you are more than welcome, as always, to keep eyes open or closed. Just do whatever feels right for you today and whatever feels best and fitting for this moment. So with that, I'm going to guide us through this practice. So get comfortable in your chair. You can keep camera on, turn it off, whatever is right. Eyes open or closed. Sit up sort of taller so that you can get the full depth of your breath into your belly. And we're going to get started. The most basic way to do mindful breathing is to focus our attention on our breath, the inhale and the exhale. You can do this while standing, but ideally when we're sitting or lying in a comfortable position, it helps us really get that depth of breath. When we choose to either close our eyes or find a spot to fix our gaze, it helps set aside designated time for the exercise. It helps us be in the moment with our breath and focus on one thing. Mindfulness in particular can help us practice coming back to ourselves when we're feeling particularly stressed or anxious. Sometimes, especially when trying to calm ourselves in a stressful moment, it might help by starting to take some exaggerated breaths. So a deep inhale through your nostrils for 3 seconds. Hold your breath for 2, and then a long, exaggerated exhale through your mouth for an extended 4 seconds. So let's practice that together. Breathe in through your nose, 2, 3, hold, 2, exhale, 2, 3, 4. Let's do that one more time. So breathe in, 2, 3, hold, 1, 2, exhale, 2, 3, 4. Now let's move into just simply observing our breath without trying to adjust it at all. It may be helpful to focus on the rise and fall of your chest or your belly, or the sensation of your breath moving in and out of your nostrils. So just turn your attention to your natural breath. And as you're bringing attention to your breath, you may find that your mind wanders. It gets distracted by thoughts or sensations in your body, and that is completely okay. You can notice that this is happening, and then with as little judgment as possible, try to gently bring your attention back to your breath. That natural inhale and exhale. On your next exhale, notice if your shoulders are up by your ears. And then on the exhale, try relaxing them and sliding them down your back just a bit. Or maybe if you notice your tongue pressing up against the roof of your mouth, gently pull it down, allowing your jaw to relax ever so slightly. Notice any other points of tension in your body and invite them to relax as well. Become curious as you're seated here, these sensations that you're experiencing, the touch, your connection with the floor, your chair. Bring awareness to those spaces and just breathe. Tune into the rhythm of your breath. Can you feel the natural flow of the in and the out? You don't need to do anything with it. Don't try to lengthen it out or shorten it, but just let it be natural. Notice where you feel your breath in your body. If you can feel the sensations of breath, one breath at a time. When one breath ends, the next breath begins. If you're finding it difficult to notice the breath in different areas of your body, that's okay. Sometimes we're more connected to certain areas of the body than others, or you can just focus on that simple inhale and exhale. If you again notice your mind starting to wander or thinking about other things, it happens. It's not a problem. It's actually very natural. Try to notice that your mind has wandered. You could say thinking or wandering in your head softly. And then gently redirect your attention right back to your breathing. We're going to stay here for just a few more moments, just noticing the breath and gently inviting our minds back to the breath when it wanders. Take one more breath here, a gentle inhale and exhale. And then again, begin to notice your body, your whole body seated here. Notice the sensation of your seat in your chair or on the floor, your hands in your lap. And on your next exhale, gently flutter your eyes open. We will welcome any thoughts, judgments, observations. What did you all notice this morning?